Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of the Geeky Kitchen. I am, of course, Super Beard Vince Hoover, and we're back. And my phone is blowing up, and that is the way it goes. But yes, we are back. TGN Networks is back. Sorry if I keep looking down, trying to keep an eye on things here. Making... Check 1 2. Okay, just making sure my audio is going through. Just want to make sure. Um, But yeah, so many of y'all know that I have an extensive background in cooking, and I've been talking about wanting to do cooking streams for a very long time. And the Geeky Kitchen is just that. As we come back, TGN Networks as a whole, um, we've kind of slimmed everything down. It'll be Tuesday nights. We're going to do Wrestling with Toxicity starting at 8 o'clock Eastern instead of 7, right with the NXT watch along. Wednesday nights will be this, the Geeky Kitchen. Thursday nights will be the, of course, flagship show, The Geeks and Noobs, at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be me, Super Bro, and Cal McTaz play. Going to trim it down. We'll also do watch-alongs and stuff like that for like big pay-per-views or premium live events for wrestling and whatnot. When the SAG and WGA strikes are over, we can get back to promoting films. We'll be doing that as well. But for now, this is what we're doing. And let me tell you about the Geeks, or the Geeky Kitchen. The Geeky Kitchen is going to be a run through fandom's greatest recipes, if you will. I've got several cookbooks. I'm obviously going to buy a bunch more, and they're all based around fandoms, around geeky stuff. Star Wars, Harry Potter, Marvel, etc. I'll do a series 4 to 5 weeks of doing meals out of these books. Typically, it'll be appetizer, entree, and dessert, or like a nice drink. This week's a little bit different. The first episode, we're just doing an entree and dessert esque thing. I'll get more into that in a bit. You might be wondering, why am I holding the microphone? Well, it's easy. I mean, it has a little clip-on thing. No, I'm not trying to rip off every other TikToker nowadays. It will get clipped on, but first, I want to tell you, let's do all the social media stuff. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. Subscribe if you're feeling generous. You can always use your Amazon Prime subscription, like Jeffrey Bezos, pay for it. Stick it to those billionaires. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's free there. Greatly appreciate it. Spread it out to your friends. Hit that notification bell so you know every time we go live. If you're on Facebook, please hit the thumbs up, follow, all that jazz. For some reason, Kick isn't working right now, but we'll get that figured out over the next couple of weeks and get that going as well. But I had to show off the new shirt, right? Right? The Geeky Kitchen's got a shirt, but we've got something else too. If you go in the merch store, it's all there. Right now, up until the first of the year, I'm going to run this all the way until January 1st. These shirts are only $15 for the Geeky Kitchen. The Geeky Kitchen shirts, I'm not making any money off of them. It's just solely to get it out there. I really want this to work. So if you go to the merch store, !merch, Dyson Dishes, welcome. Super Bro, just talking about you. But again, go to the merch store. They're $15 for the shirts, but we have something else that's special. There is the Geeky Kitchen like thermos, like this, but with the logo. Good. There is a hat if you want, but there's one more thing that I'm super proud of and can't wait to show you guys. Hold, please. This is way harder than it should be. Got it. Okay. What do you guys think? The Geeky Kitchen apron. I'm really proud of these. These came out amazing. The logo is nicely embroidered. It is double stitched at every hem. It's got pockets. It's a thick, like canvas-like material, easy to clean, and yet will hold up. The strap that you tie up is actually a full loop. It goes all the way down. It's the full strap of this. Again, double stitched. So you can adjust it to whatever height you want that works for you. So you're not stuck with the apron up to your neck or way down here. So it's great. They're $20 on the merch store, exclamation point merch in the Twitch chat, and you'll get it there. AJ, I'm working on the beanies. I seriously am. I'm looking at them. The only beanies I can do right now are like the cuffed beanies, the nice thick ones, which are great for the wintertime, but I live in Florida, so I get like 2 days of that. But yeah, we're working on that. But yeah, so we got the aprons. Again, I'm super proud of these. I couldn't be happier. Is it dark? Or is it just me? Are we good? We good? All right, we're good. So as I said, we're going to be doing cooking from here on out. When I do these, Friday or Saturday before the episode comes out, if you go to the Discord, exclamation point Discord in the chat, and join up there, I will set up a new section this weekend. I will put the recipes up on Friday or Saturday. That way you can go buy the stuff you want to do it, and you can make it right along with me. We're not going to be doing any majorly crazy techniques. Even if the book calls for it, I will dumb it down, for lack of a better term, just to make it easier on everybody. Because there's no sense in it being, I believe in the Ratatouille method of everybody can cook. So we're going to be doing that. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate that. So just so you know, this is our first series. It's the SuperNatural cookbook. If anybody who knows me knows that I think it's the greatest television show ever made. 15 seasons of wonderful TV. And I love Dean and Sam Winchester, Cass, Crowley, all of them. It's great characters, great stories. Even the filler episodes are fun. So we're going to do 4 or 5 weeks of this cookbook, kind of go through a lot of it. And anybody who's been seeing my social medias lately might have noticed I've already done a test kitchen. I won't be doing that every week. In fact, I want to cook it right along with you on Wednesdays in the moment for the first time. But I had to test a lot of stuff as far as equipment and everything for this first go round, so I did them early. But I definitely want to do them kind of in the moment so that, if I make a mistake, it's there. We don't know how it's going to take the whole 9. But I can tell you that with this one, it says that Renfield is on Peacock. I have seen it on Peacock, and I have watched it like 2 or 3 more times since it came out on Peacock. So we have done that. So the first recipe we're going to be doing, like I said, we're doing 2 this time. So it is is that backwards? Is that backwards? It's not backwards, is it? No. Okay. This is Dean's breakfast bacon cheeseburgers with honey sriracha aioli. That's what it looks like. And then we're also going to do Cuss's best banana bread pancakes. So that's what we're doing today. I did both of these. Like I said, I did do a test on these, and they both came out great. I'm not even a fan of sriracha, but I love that honey sriracha aioli. It's amazing. All right, let me clear all this crap out. Okay. So, to get started, we're going to start with the aioli first. So, grab some stuff here. First off, my bowl. Y'all looking at my cakes? Y'all looking at my cakes? All right. Minced garlic. Mayonnaise. lime juice sriracha. Okay. Also, I want to point out there are certain times, like it calls for a clove of garlic mashed. I'm going to give you the ins and outs to cheat, like minced garlic. It just works. So we're going to do that. So we got half a cup of mayonnaise. As the instruction says, to make the aioli, combine the mayonnaise, sriracha, honey, lemon juice, and garlic in a glass bowl or metal. Mix well with a fork until smooth, then cover and refrigerate while you prepare the remaining ingredients. So we're going to do that. It's a half a cup of mayonnaise. Half a cup of mayonnaise. Half cup. Oh, hang on. Just 1 second. I got a message from the Silverback Nate Slater. Okay, he just wished us a great show. He's currently in the car, but if he gets back in time, he will check it out. Awesome. We love Silverback. Nate's the man. All right. So another thing I want to do in Discord is when I use equipment, I'm going to try to use stuff that everybody can have. Like I'm not going to have some kind of fancy ricer machine or anything crazy. But like if you like what I have, like I have this magnetic measuring kit. I don't know why I'm doing it back here. Do it like it's makeup tutorial. It's all magnetic. It sticks together. I am missing my half cup for some reason. I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't know where it went. We'll find it. I'm gonna buy another set anyways. But anything I have, I'll try to list it like the Amazon link or where, because most of my stuff I get from Amazon. I'll try to put the links in Discord to you if you like what you see or you think it might make it easier for you. You can do that as well. Now we need a half a cup of mayo. Since I lost my half cup, we're going to the quarter cup and 2 scoops. 2 scoops of mayo. Gonna get it out of there. By the way, can somebody tell me how my audio is doing? Just want to make sure it's good. Okay. Now I'm gonna go rinse this off because, like I said, I haven't bought the second set yet, so this is all I got. Now I'm gonna knead it. Drop that in a dish drainer. By the way, something that's a good rule of thumb, something that was instilled in me in different restaurants I worked in, and definitely when I was in the Army as a cook: clean as you go. Understandably, if a pan is super hot, you don't want to clean it right away sometimes because you can mess up the pans. Although I have really great pans, I'll link those as well eventually. They're Blue Diamond. They're the as seen on TV, but they're actually some of the best pans I've ever used in anywhere in the world. Um, but yeah, so try to clean as you go. It's always a good idea to do. Now, got a tablespoon of sriracha. Here's my tablespoon. Found it. And then we're going to need a teaspoon for honey and lemon juice. Okay. And a clove of garlic mash is about, oh crap, I looked that up before so that I had this and then I completely forgot. One teaspoon. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the lime juice first. Quick rinse. Just sprayed water everywhere because it's a spoon. So be careful when you do that. And then teaspoon of garlic. Maybe a little extra because I really like garlic. And it is, I mean, it is a sriracha aioli, but the basis of this is a garlic aioli. And what is a garlic aioli, you might ask? What is an aioli, period? It's a fancy word for a condiment, a mayonnaise-based condiment that you're going to put on the burgers. So, garlic, lemon juice, honey. Got a little beer. Kel, my friend, how's it going? All right. So what the honey's going to do, it's going to help balance out. Yes, it's fancy sauce. Very well said, Kel. What the honey is going to do is the sweetness of the honey. Well, first of all, the thickness of the honey is going to help thicken it up a little bit after you put that lemon juice, which thins out the mayo. But the honey is going to help counterbalance a bit of that sweetness. I'm sorry for the tapping. Of course, honey is thick and sticky and doesn't want to come off the teaspoon. Really? You're going to just... All right. Okay. This, I'm going to let soak in water for a second. Okay, so I got the honey, got the lemon juice, got the garlic and the mayonnaise. We need the sriracha. Now this is a tablespoon of sriracha. Tablespoon of sriracha. Again, I'm not actually a fan of sriracha by itself, but this stuff is killer. It's so good. It's got a nice kick, but it's not like over the top. So if you're not a huge spice person, it's not that big a deal. Again, trying to get all that out there. Gonna clean as we go. Clean as we go. Yeah, clean as we go. Whoop. Just like that, we got the honey off too. I don't know why I'm shouting. I got a clip-on microphone. Y'all looking at my cakes again? I see you. First time y'all seeing my legs. So we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna, before we mix this, let's put everything away. We're not gonna need it again. So garlic goes away, mayonnaise goes away, sriracha and lemon juice goes away. A little lemon juice over there. Honey goes away. Grab a fork. Plastic forks work great. Now, we'll bring our little side camera over here. Okay. And just so you guys get a better look, let's switch this around. And I'll be looking at my phone. All right, so we're just going to mix this up. Get down in there, get that lemon juice. Gonna make sure we get all that. Try to get your little scraps there. You don't want to over whip it because you don't want to end up whipping up the mayonnaise almost like you would a meringue. You don't want to over whip it, but you do want to make sure it's fully mixed, including those cloves of garlic. You want to, or the minced garlic. You really want to make sure you get it all mixed up in there. All right, that should be good. Give it a quick taste. Ooh, baby. That is even better than last time. Perfect. Okay. Woo! Heat at the end. Good heat, though. Now. Now, this works better if you have a bowl with a lid. I lost the lid to this bowl, unfortunately. Sorry for that sound. So we're just going to go ahead and cover it with aluminum foil. And we're going to stick it in the fridge until it's time. Let's do that. I'll tell you a quick trick for these later when we get to that. Now let's move this back over here. Some of our ingredients. We're going to need the aluminum foil a little bit later because we're going to be tenting stuff and whatnot. Now we got the burgers, the toppings, which is the eggs and the bacon. But first, do I want to make the mix now and let it sit? We're going to set up our dry and wet ingredients in separate bowls for the banana bread pancakes. We're not going to mix them together yet. We're going to go ahead and set them up now. And from there, we'll mix them during the cooking process for the burgers. So, wet and dry ingredients are going to go in these bowls. So again, let's switch up here. So you want one bowl for wet, one bowl for dry. For me, just as a particular, I like to put the dry ingredients in my final bowl, the bowl I'm going to end up doing everything in. My wet ingredients in a separate bowl that I will then mix into the dry. So that is how I do it. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. So we need a cup and a 1 cup measuring cup here. Okay. A tad over a cup, but no big deal. Now, you don't have to do this, but if you have a sifter, go for it. Just a quick sift. You get these little granules out. I don't know if you can see those. Little granules, get those out. It's just better for the mixing and the whole process. And that's all we need it for, it's just that one sift. Whoops. Be careful not to squeeze your flour too tight, because you will get clouds and look like LeBron James entering a game. So it's 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Remember when we had washed those things? Teaspoon. And dry that off. You definitely want to dry it off, because again, these are dry ingredients and they will stick if you don't. Put this in there. All right, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Got our baking powder here. There's our baking powder. Get a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Rinse this off again. Now, when it comes to the salt, I have pink Himalayan salt. So what I'm going to do, it's not ground yet. So I'm going to ground a bunch of it. So I'm going to need it later too. Okay. And we're going to get our 1/4 teaspoon, top one, right there. 1/4 teaspoon. Bam. Bam. Okay. You also need a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, which I have here somewhere. Nutmeg. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. 1/4 cup of nutmeg. Nice. Then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon. Where's my cinnamon? Ah, right there. Now, real quick, drop this in the sink. Wash that in a second. Only wash this one. 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Smells yummy. Okay. Got another. Damn near gave myself the cinnamon challenge. All right. Okay. It's also, by the way, a lot easier to clean things if you just do it right away than when it sit and cake up and get hard. I lost my spot. 1/4 cup loosely packed light brown sugar. Oh, wait. 1/4 cup is over here. Told you we're going to need it again. Let's try that out. Do a 1/4 cup of lightly packed brown sugar. And specifically, it's light brown sugar, not dark brown sugar. It does make a difference. Okay. Okay. Hey, don't you mess up. Hey, Kel. Kel. Don't you be making fun of my kitchen. I love my kitchen. This was by choice. I painted it this color. Thank you very much. Okay. We're going to lightly whisk this together. Move this over here. We're going to lightly whisk this together. There we go. Try to get the clumps out, but not do too much. Okay. Now, our wet ingredients. You want 2 very ripe bananas. Now, these are probably not ripe enough. I'll show you these. They're getting there, but they're not overly ripe. But they're going to have to do. I bought bananas, and I just didn't buy them early enough. But I bought these like 2 days ago. To get them to here, though, quick trick: throw them in the fridge. They age a crap ton faster. We're gonna. All right, so I got our dry ingredients done. Let's switch this back. Take these bananas. That's true. That's true. All right. It's like that sound. Leave that trash can open for a second. Throw the other rind away. I'm peeling these backwards. I apologize. You're supposed to peel from what most people consider the bottom and not the top where the handle is. I did them backwards just out of habit. Sorry. I want to make sure I try to teach you guys the right way to do things, and then I go and do that. Okay. So before we add our egg and our buttermilk and everything else to this, we want to go ahead and see. This is the problem when they're not super ripe. They're much harder to mash up. But we're going to make it work. And also, I need a better masher too. This plastic one moves. Doesn't have the rigidness of a metal one. Mash away. The monster mash. He does the monster mash. The monster mash. Sorry. Oh, God, I love the smell of bananas. Whew. Okay. All right. Okay, got that all cleaned up. We got that. One egg. Now, real quick, also, we're going to add our butter. So, I melted the butter, and this is something, because you want it at room temperature. You don't want it hot, so you don't want to, like, microwave it and then immediately put it in. So, before the stream started, I did, thank you, AJ. Yes, do as I say, not as I do. But yes, thank you, AJ. I like them too. So with the butter, what I did is before I went live on stream, and I would say like 30 minutes before you actually plan on cooking, microwave it for like 20 seconds. It's going to be it's 2 tablespoons of butter. So if you have stick butter, it's 2 lines. Cut it off like this. 2 lines. 20 seconds, and then just sit it on your counter. Oh, Kel McBride has liked the stream. Thank you, sir. Gonna dump that in there. Give this a quick rinse. Egg. Grab an egg. There's so much stuff in the way. We're going to need more eggs later, obviously, but there we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Got a little bit of shell in there. Got just a little bit of shell. Got it. Ugh. You obviously don't want shell in there. Come here. Come here. Okay. Of course, when you crack an egg, wash your hands after. You don't want to get salmonella. And really, just a quick rinse with hot water. Just get it off. You'll be fine. Forgot all my wet ingredients. Vanilla extract. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's about right. I really like vanilla extract, so I don't care if it goes over. Buttermilk. The cup of buttermilk. Okay. Now, you can get buttermilk anywhere. Got it from Winn-Dixie. Get it anywhere. You don't need a ton. 1 cup of buttermilk. Now, and there we go. 1 cup buttermilk. There's also a trick to making buttermilk at home if you don't have buttermilk or access to it. And it involves lemon juice and regular milk, but I don't remember the exact trick. But we could Google it and try it one day. Okay. We'll whisk this together. Gonna break up that egg, get that banana more mixed in. There we go. Gonna need that later, but we're gonna set this aside for now. Also, I use a smaller bowl than the dry bowl, so I can do this. So we're gonna set it aside, but we're not gonna mix them together just yet. Because you want the batter. Okay, so when it comes to pancake batter, you want it to rest after you've mixed it. You don't want to like mix it and immediately start pouring it on your skillet or griddle or pan or whatever you're cooking on. You want it to sit for at least 5 minutes. However, you don't want it to oversit. That's something you don't want either. So we're going to set this aside for now. Throw a couple paper towels on top of it. Now I forgot what I was doing. Oh. Now some of this stuff we're going to be able to put away. Get it out of our way. So we need... Oh, that's why it didn't come out of stick last time. Huh. I just realized where I messed up. I got an idea though. So I forgot to get heavy cream, and I used buttercream last time to make my salted caramel sauce, and it didn't thicken up like I thought it would, and that's why. Whoops. But funny enough, I have French vanilla creamer, and I'm going to try that. We're going to try that. Yeah, we're going to try that. That should be fun. Okay, put that there. By the way, Mountain Dew Baja Blast, gross. Anyways, I'm just not a Mountain Dew drinker. Either way, vanilla I am done with, right? Yes, cinnamon not done, but nutmeg am done. The brown sugar not done, salt not done, butter not done, but flour, baking powder, baking soda done. Okay, so, oh crap, I need more vanilla extract. So, go ahead and put that away. Excuse me. It's warm in here, and I haven't even turned the oven on yet. Okay, so we got that put away. Let me sip a drink, like I said, it's hot. Okay. So. Okay, so we are now going to go back to doing the burgers. Let's set this aside. Let's switch this back to the burgers. Now we're going to actually make the burgers. Fun times. Now these burgers are pretty simple. So these recipes, by the way, are for 4 servings. I'm doing 3, because that's what I have in my house. But they're meant for 4. Any measurements are for 4, so I kind of tend to go over sometimes. Like the honey sriracha is supposed to be enough for 4. It's also meant to be a dipping sauce for fries, which is why there's a bunch left over. I didn't do the fries, and the reason I didn't do the fries is 1, they're not actually part of the recipe. You're just supposed to get fries and put them in the oven or whatever. But 2, with the pancakes, you're already getting a lot of, gluten and starch and thickness. So it would be too much, I think. So I didn't do them. But if you want fries, do fries. That's it. All right. So now we're going to be moving over to the stove. Just unplug this and head on over to the stove. I should probably do it from this side. Forgive me, I'm new to this. First, we're going to mix these up. I'm going to make these patties. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab another bowl. I forgot to get this out, but it's okay. Grab our hamburger meats. It calls for 1.5 pounds. I have 1.33 pounds here. 1.33 pounds here, and that's because, like I said, I'm only making 3, not 4, but they're still going to be bigger. Come on, there you go. Give me my meat. Thank you. Good. Throw away our trash as always. All right, so you're gonna put this on high heat with oil. Now it says a tablespoon of olive oil. Oh, tablespoon is over here. Here it is. It says neutral oil. I'm going to use vegetable oil. It's just what I use. Tablespoon right there. Let that soak in the hot water for a minute. Go there. Now we want it on high heat, but I'm not going to put it. I have one of those ovens that so I've got one of those ovens that if you want to boil something, it's got that flash boil. So high is actually not what you want to put it on. So I'm gonna put it just below high, probably like 8 or 9 on the thing. But yeah. And this one, it's normally if you make a burger, you're gonna want to throw an egg in there, maybe some breadcrumbs for binder. This is a very simple patty. You're just going to form them into patties and put them down. Also, not sponsored. Let me say hashtag not sponsored, but I love Brock Lesnar's seasoning blend from the Bearded Butchers company. Definitely want to check that out. Here's a better look at it. This stuff is the best stuff. So instead of salt and pepper, I'm going to be using this because it's the best, and I love it. Okay. Heat the oil up. Let's do 9. All right. Do a plate here. Now, we're going to want to tent these, but grab our meat here. Grab our meat here, and then we want to separate it into 3 patties. Quick trick I was taught by a... Oh, hold on. Forgot my oven isn't quite level. And excuse the noise, I'm going to put the fan on. There might have been something on the... the bottom of the pan was still wet. My apologies. Try to make sure the bottom of your pan is completely dry before you use it, or else you get the smoke. Spread that all around. Quick trick that was taught to me by a 20-year butcher, a 20-year butcher veteran. To get a nice compact on your meat, do that a couple times. Now, before I actually lay this down, I want to make sure these burgers are about the same size. Yeah, should be good. Also, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, man. It's the best part of cooking, besides the food itself. All right, 6:44. You want about 4 to 5 minutes per side. Now these are going to be a little bit bigger than what they were calling for in the recipe. Ooh, this one's big, big. Ooh, Nelly. This one's a big boy. That's all right. Dry our hands off, let those cook. Definitely this one right here, we're going to do 5 minutes for sure. But I've also got another little trick I will show you after we flip. But first, go ahead and season these bad boys up. I'm going to tell you what, you cannot go wrong with this seasoning, man. It is the best blend I have ever gotten. Just the right amount of everything. Paprika, garlic, onion powder, the whole nine. I'm almost out. Well, you're going to season one side of the burger, mainly because I'm almost out, but also because you don't need to season both sides of the burger, trust me. You put enough seasoning on there, it'll be fine. And really just let them sit. While they're sitting, we're going to go ahead, while we sit, we're going to go ahead and mix our wet and dry ingredients together. I'm just going to pour that in there. Pour that in there. Now, there are some chefs who would say to pour a little bit in, mix, and then pour the rest in. I'm not a fan of that. I think that gets you more lumps. You get a nice mix there. You don't want to over mix it. If you want to get a good mix. I just realized those burgers aren't even on the camera. And we're at 3 minutes on the first burger. All right. That is a good mix right there. We're going to recover this, set it back aside. Again, I know it's a small screen, but there you go. There we go. Remember, clean as you go. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you? Hang on, let me try something here. You see how the brown is starting to come up the side? That's a good sign. So we're going to flip the first burger. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Gonna make some burgers. So pretty. Let's flip this one. Oh yeah. We're gonna let that one sit just a minute longer because it is so much bigger. Yes, Dyson Dishes and Super Bro, we are not the Street Profits. We do not want the smoke. Okay. Burgers are cooking. They're going well. We're going to wait another minute on this one. That's about ready. Let's flip this bad boy. Now, remember how I told you I have a little trick? So a lid on it, let it steam up. That way ensures you that you don't have any raw pockets of meat on the inside. Because I'm a medium rare guy when it comes to steaks, but my burgers, I want them medium. I don't really want them any less than that. And this will get you a nice even cook on the inside as well, but it won't be overdone. It'll still be moist. It might look closer to medium well, but I promise you it'll be right around medium if you temp it. So you'll be good there. So we're going to need to get, we got our butter here. So we're going to use in the same pan. It even tells you to use the same pan. After you make the burgers, do a quick wipe out. We're going to do a quick rinse and wipe out. And then we're going to do the eggs. And we're going to drop butter down, and then we're going to drop the eggs in. And we're going to add them to the pan. And cook them like 2 to 3 minutes until the edges are nice and golden brown. Whites are opaque, and the yolks have begun to set but are not fully cooked. Remove from heat. This is after we tent these. So we need 3 eggs, or if you're making this for a family of 4, 4 eggs. I need 3. Three eggs. Very carefully set those down while I also get the bacon out. Ah! Oh, I didn't think this through when I set that up. My bad. Oh, okay. Bacon. Whew. Okay. All right.
Cheekies.
Throwing out some cheekies. I like it. Now, I love these pots and pans, by the way. Again, they're Blue Diamond. Problem is, metal handle overheat. Not great. We're done with the lid. We're definitely going to go ahead and pull the first burger now. We're going to let these other 2 set just a bit. Just like another minute. And then we'll get those out. Oh, the other thing I need to pull out.
We got Mario Batali in this bitch.
Tommy, of all the chefs, you chose that one? The racist a-hole? Thanks, man. Love you, Tommy. Real quick, Hawaiian sweet buns. That's what it calls for. It's a good idea. It's just a nice little addition. Plus, it calls for American cheese. I use Colby Jack. Let me get that out, too. And now, I got popped.
No, we got Chef Bo McMillan.
Okay, I got it. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take it. I figured one of y'all would drop Chef Robert Irvine because he's married to Gail Kim. I like that dude. All right, I'm going to turn that off. Yes, we're going to have to turn it back on in just a second, but it's okay. There we go. Before we do anything else, let's tent this. So we're going to pull that up so you can see it. We're going to tent these. Yeah. We're going to throw our cheese on. And let go. Give me the cheese. All right. Do that. And then we're going to... Now, when you tent it, you want to try to make sure you're not actually touching the burgers, because you obviously don't want the cheese to stick to the aluminum foil. So if you have to, get another piece of aluminum foil. Ah. Okay. Put the rest of our cheese back. Throw away our trash. Clean as you go. At least it didn't say Bobby Flay or Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. I'd have taken Gordon Ramsay. He's actually not a bad dude. He's just, I mean, he's aggressive. But, I mean, Bobby Flay is an asshole. Okay. Alright. Quick rinse. You hear that sizzle? One of the reasons you really don't want to put stuff, to put water in your pan right away while it's hot like that. However, these pans are phenomenal for that kind of stuff, so it's okay. They're actually tested for that. Did you ever get the coffee from Cafe Du Monde? I did. It's a very interesting and very good coffee. It's a, what is it, a Chicaro coffee? A Chicaro coffee? It's obviously a very different coffee. But, man, if it wasn't good, I loved it. What was I doing? Eggs. It's eggs time. Now, first things first. Tablespoon of butter. You cook your eggs over medium heat. Let that heat up for just a second. Okay. That sun sucks. Good God. Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can tell, but the sun coming through the sun is setting right into my kitchen. Like. Okay. Oh, give this a quick rinse. Oh, we gotta scrub this. So grab another paper plate. By the way, use paper plates, man. There's no shame in that. It makes your life so much easier. Okay, there's egg number 1. Egg number 2. Now these spread a little bit further than I wanted. Let's go ahead and bring that in. And egg number 3. Oh, crap. The eggs are kicking my butt today, apparently. It's all good. Cut that. Separate. Cut that. Separate. Cut that and separate. Cut that and separate. Again, we're going to let these cook 2 or 3 minutes. Going to get you that nice sunny side up egg for the burger. Oh, you're supposed to crack an egg on a flat surface. Chicory coffee, yes. Maybe. I don't know. I've always done it on the side of a bowl. That's how I was taught. But I could be wrong. Like, don't forget, even though you're taught something doesn't mean it's always right. You got to constantly learn and evolve. So it could have found out like, oh, the way we were doing it was wrong, and this is the way to actually do it. He spread out a little bit more than I wanted him to, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Look at them pretty eggs. Aren't they pretty? They're pretty eggs. I'm thirsty. Now, the recipe in the book calls for already cooked bacon. I don't like that type of bacon. So before we do the bun, we're going to cook the bacon in the pan too. I think we need just a little bit more time on these eggs. What do you guys think? 1 more minute? You crack it on a bowl or pan, it is more likely to have shells in it. I mean, maybe. I mean, I did get a shell in my mix, so you're probably onto something. Let's be real. I'll try cracking them on the desk. Flats. You know what I mean. Words are hard. That's why you have a shirt for it. Oh, I forgot to mention. Yes, we have the Geeky Kitchen apron in the merch shop. We've got a hat, a thermos, and the shirt. The shirts will be on sale up until January 1st for only $15. We're not going to make any money on it, but I really want to get them out there. There's also a brand new Let Me Explain shirt that I made. It's also in the merch shop, so go check that out. All right. These eggs are good to go.
Remember everyone, if you join our Discord you can cook along with Super Beard.
Ooh, that one is going to break. Oh, got it. I'm so good. Okay. Now, we are just going to cook this bacon right like this. This is thick cut bacon. Jimmy Dean thick cut bacon at that. And let's get in here. Get ourselves 3 pieces. Get down. Get on down. Yeah, that one went down better. So what we're going to do with the bacon, we're going to fry it up. We're going to make it nice and crispy. I like my bacon crispy. You cook it to your doneness, how you like it. But Like I said, I'm doing 3 burgers. If you're doing 4, I would throw 4 down. You then cut them in half and lay them across the burger. There is grease all over my stove. But that's just part of cooking. Okay, while that fries up, we can go ahead and put the rest of the bacon away. We're going to lightly toast the buns next. The buns are next. And then it's time to do our pancakes. Fry! Fry! Okay, let that fry. Turn that off for now. Here's a new ASMR for you. Just a shot of bacon frying and just a crackling of the bacon grease. How does that make you feel? Sleepy? Hungry? Horny? Maybe. That might want to do. So for the other recipe, we got to cut up and caramelize some bananas. We have more bananas. So we're going to do that. And I can watch the bacon from here while I do this. So, along with the Blue Diamond cookware, I believe it's Blue Diamond cookware. Yeah. I also got the Blue Diamond knife set. And let me tell you what, woo, Nelly, these are good. Turn the page. Okay. Now, I'm going to take 2 bananas, like so. Cut the bottom off. Peel from the bottom. Peel from the bottom. Peel from the bottom. That way all that stringy stuff down the side, all that sinew and whatever it is, it goes with the peel. Bacon's still cooking. Peel from the bottom. There we go. All right. Grab the bananas. And we're going to slice. Oop. Okay. Bananas are sliced. Ready to make our caramel sauce. Now let's go ahead and flip these. And we're getting there. Ooh, doggy, we're getting there. Might have to flip one more time, but it's okay. By the way, we're also going to be using this pan for our caramel sauce and our sauteed bananas. Recycle, reuse, whatever. Reduce? Was that it? Reduce, reuse, recycle? I don't know. So while we're doing that, let's prep up We need half a cup of loose packed sugar, half a teaspoon of salt to taste, quarter cup. All right. Let's go. Going for half a cup because I've lost my half a cup measuring cup. Okay. Quarter cup of heavy cream. Now, like I said, I didn't get heavy cream. I messed up there, but we're going to try something. French Delight vanilla creamer. I don't know, might work. We'll find out. Set that down. Just a second. Sorry about that. And we're back. How's our bake? Look. What's our bacon looking like? I think it's time to flip one more time. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, baby. I'm going to grab some paper towels to lay the bacon on so we can let it get some of that grease off. Gonna let that cook up a little bit longer. Like I said, I like it crispy, I like it dark. We gotta do the buns, and then it's all into the pancakes. I mix those in a little bit early, but it'll be fine. The drink here. Oh, I'm out of drink. Crap. Okay. I think one more minute on the bacon and it'll be good to go. Butter's there. Yeah, we're good to go. Actually, about done. Just a second on that. Just want to check something real quick. Yeah, okay. All right, let's pull the bacon. I would like it a little bit crispier, but I timed it out just a little bit wrong, so it'll do. It's still good bacon, so we're okay. Now, again, you don't normally want to do this. You don't want to run water. You just want to wipe it out. However, I have great pans that specifically say you can do this. Okay. All right. Got that wiped out. Grab the butt. Ooh. Get that butter all around. Get that butter all around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. SpongeBob reference. All right, let that warm up again. What do we do with the buns? Oh. Okay. So now we're going to take our buns. Place them down like that. Do that for about a minute. So how's everybody doing? Got one more bun to do here. Okay. Just a light little toast. You don't want to put too much on it. Grab another plate here. Nice little burn. A little bit. But I got a little bit more. That's okay. That's all right. Put that last bit of butter. There we go. Let that go for a minute. And then we're going to move that pan to the burner that's over here. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a quick wipe out of this. Because we're going to do our salted caramel over here. Let's actually move this. Oh, hold on. Look at the burner for a minute. Okay. Now, I'll move this over here. I'll put this on medium-high heat, so like a 7. We're going to heat up our griddle for the pancakes to medium heat. By the way, quick note, when you go to spray it with Pam, you want to pull it off the burner, spray it, and lay it back down. You don't want to spray it directly on the heat, because that instantly like burns the pan, or the Pam. Okay. So first thing first, let's put our butter in there. That's 4 tablespoons of butter. What I normally like to do, first rinse this off. Is to help the butter melt better and faster and more uniform, we're going to break it up. That's good enough. Then we're going to add our powdered sugar. Powdered sugar and our cream. We're going to stir this up. And in just a second, we're going to add just a pinch of salt to help balance out the sweetness. Alright, it's already looking better than last time. And just a pinch of salt. There we go. And we're going to let that stir. Got a little bit of caramel on the thing, no big deal. Alright. Remove the burgers as well. So we're going to cook this for 5 minutes, stirring often. I can still so one of the tricks is you can still feel a bit of the graininess from the brown sugar as you're pushing. You can kind of hear it too, but you can really feel it as you're pushing through. And as that goes away, you know you're getting close. Turn that down just a little bit. Pull out another bowl for the sauce. You obviously don't want that sugar to burn. That's why you got to keep moving. Keep it going. And then as we saute the bananas, we'll also make the pancakes. That's for the pancakes to rest on. Just about another minute of this. Alright. And as it sits while we do everything else, it should thicken up. just a little bit. I'm just going to saute the bananas right in this. Oh, I need another tablespoon of butter, and I'm out of... I think we'll be okay. We'll drop it down to medium heat, and we're going to drop these bananas in here. And while this starts, let's get our aioli out so we can get ready to do the aioli. And also time to start putting down the pancakes. So while we're doing that, actually, no, that's not gonna work. Just have to go across. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Forgot to spray the pan. So again, grab your pan. So shake off the burner. Give it a good spray. Small ladle. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Let that cook. It's about, 2 minutes. 2 minutes for it to flip. Stir these. I'm going to sprinkle a little cinnamon on these. I think it's just nice. It adds a little something. Just a little extra, little extra. All right, let's turn that heat off. Let them sit there for a minute. Oh no! Touching pancakes is a no-no. Think of this as a middle school dance. Let me put a balloon between you. All right. Now, while these are going, grab our aioli. Oops. Doesn't help if I flip it right onto the other pancake. A little bit longer on these two. While we're doing that, I'm going to take the bread and the aioli, and we're going to spread it on both sides. I do not have enough cameras for this. All right, you get the idea. There we go. There we go. So before I cook the rest of these, I will just go ahead and plate these up so you guys can see. So actually, while I'm doing that, bring it back over here. We'll go ahead and plate up the burgers. Nice little fancy plate. Little fancy plate. A nice lightly covered bun. Oh, look at that burger. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to take our bacon, lay that down. Now it's time for the egg. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Isn't that pretty? Take our bun, slight angle there. We can get a good visual. Pull the pancakes off. They didn't burn. We got a little bit of a slide there. It's okay. Now, stop sliding off. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Dean's Breakfast Bacon Burger. Isn't that yummy? All right. All right, let's give this a go. Let's give this a try. It's going to be messy. I mean, just look at that. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that is so good. The burger's cooked perfectly. Like I said, it looks more done than it actually is because of the way I steamed it. Eggs super runny. Bacon's crispy. That sriracha aioli is to die for. Just enough kick. A little bit of sweetness. The bun is great. This is so good. Mmm. Mm-mm. It's messy, but it's a good time. Mmm. Oh, so good. All right, let's plate up the pancakes. Move this out the way for a second. right. We're not done plating yet. We're gonna get that caramel sauce now. Ooh. Oh. Drizzle this caramel sauce over it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? That's so pretty. There it is. Gus's best banana pancakes. All right, let's give this a go. Try before work. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, it's messy. Oh, that is divine. That is so good. I love bananas in anything. I especially love banana bread. The banana bread pancakes, they're delicious. They're moist. The bananas are sauteed great. The caramel sauce is awesome. And yet it's not too sweet. Like it's sweet, but not like overly sweet. Which, if you look at the recipe, you think, oh, this is going to be overly sweet. It is not. It's just the right amount of sweet. It's just a hint of sweet, really. It's so good. So good. Get another bite here. Mmm. 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 Oh.
How did the creamer work out?
The creamer worked out better than ever. Oh, the creamer was a brilliant idea. It's nice and it's thicker than last time. So in a pinch, if you don't have heavy cream, but you have creamer, liquid creamer, go for it. Especially if you have like French vanilla or hazelnut or something like that. It might add a nice little twist to the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of the Geeky Kitchen. When I tell you, this was so much fun. It was a blast. I can't wait to do this again each and every week. Like I said, join our Discord, exclamation point Discord in the chat. If you join our Discord, I'll have the recipes up by Friday or Saturday with a shopping list and all that stuff. So you'll know what to get so you can cook along with me. Now I'm going to go finish cooking some pancakes, get the other people in the house fed, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.